Hey guys, just a quick update of sorts on the Fastjimmy71 build. I know little Joe was asking for see where we're at on these. As most of you know, I was originally bought this body to scale up to a 1/8 scale, so I was using it to take measurements and all that. Then the Fastjimmy build came along, and I decided to use this kit. Still had the measurements and all that to take, so I knew this was going to take a little while to actually get going, especially to do it right. Well, I was able to start on the body, get my doors, trunk open and all that, get them all hinged up. A little bit different way that I do the hinges, so that took a little bit longer to do. Not a very difficult way of doing it. It's not really an easier way of doing it. It's just a little bit cleaner way of doing it for me. The other ways of doing it with the wire and the tubing and all of that, I mean, that's a great way of doing it. It gives it a good look. You get to open the doors on it. Gives that detail to it. Well, like a real car. And I have a tendency to go a little bit more towards what looks correct for a vehicle. The other way the hinges are done, to me, on some ways of doing them, they're just, not as accurate, I guess. So it's just a different way that I do it. Just adds a little bit different detail to it. Kind of kicks them in a different way. They go inside the fenders. They do still, door seams still fit tight. The right-hand side on this one, passenger side, does hang up a little bit, so I still have a little bit more trimming to do, but that's one of the benefits of putting it in primer. Opening the door and closing it and letting it rub the paint off gives me that little bit extra idea of where it's rubbing at, what needs to be trimmed out, and why. So, like I said, quick update on this. I haven't really done any more on chassis and all that since the last update. I haven't really done anything more on the 1/8 scale either, but this is where I'm at on this. Like I said, a little bit different way of doing the hinges. It's about the only thing that is, kind of a new thing. I've done it this way for years. I've done it the other way for years, using the wire. In fact, when I first started out doing hinges, there were no tutorials on it or anything like that, or any how-tos. There was no YouTube. In fact, I don't even think there was an internet. I used staples and sprue to make my hinges. Much better ways of doing it now with all the styrene materials that you can get, the rod and the tubing for the styrene, and the different, whether you get brass, aluminum, or craft wire, or whatever. A lot more available, or a lot more that you can really think about. And the modeler's eye, when you go through an aisle that has nothing to do with modeling and you find stuff that works. When I started out doing this, I used whatever I had on hand, and that's pretty much what we all do. So anyway, this is a Fastjimmy71 update. Nothing spectacular yet, but like I said, I've still been using this for taking my measurements and all of that for the original purpose that I had it for, which was, like I say, scaling it up to that large scale model. So anyway, this is a real quick one. I tried to keep it real quick. I'll post a few pictures on how I did the hinges. Do a slideshow at the end here, just to kind of, like I say, give my take on how to do hinges. like I say, it's something that works for me. I'm not putting it out there as a newer, better way or anything like that. It's just how I like to do it. It just looks cleaner to me. So, alright, you guys have fun. Take care. I know the 2014 community box stock build is underway. I'll have my kit on hopefully Wednesday. I ordered it this past Wednesday. By the time they get everything pulled and all that, it should ship out Monday. I expect to have it here from Atlanta on Wednesday at the, probably Wednesday at the earliest. And I'll put up a video on that, and we'll see where we go from there. Alright, have fun, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.